Morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the August 28th, 2025 Board of Public Works and Safety meeting. Roll call, please. Here.
Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No, sir.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of August 21st, 2025,
I recommend approval.
and I concur. Bid openings, I don't see any. Number 5, matters from other department heads or their representatives. Don't have anything. Moving on to correspondence, letter A, correspondence received from William Short, Chief of Police, requesting the approval of the petition for retirement for Sergeant Francisco Delgado, who has served the citizens of Hammond for more than 29 years, to be effective the close of business on October 19th, 2025.
I recommend Chief Short's request.
And I concur. Letter B, correspondence received from Dean Button requesting the approval of the construction agreement with Milestone Contractors LP for the Erie-Lackawanna Trail resurfacing construction in the amount of $927,793.
This board, good morning to the board. This board met earlier and awarded the contract and the funding allocation for this project. So the funding's already been approved, as I'm sure you remember.
Yes.
So we'd ask for your approval to execute the agreement.
Okay.
I recommend approval.
And I concur.
Thank you.
Thank you. Letter D, correspondence received from Milestone requesting traffic alterations with Phase 1 of the NDOT R-43589 Homan Avenue project starting September 11th through September 16th, 2025, submitted for approval.
I have with me this morning Justin Molina from American Structure Point. He's our project representative on the site. He's going to just take a brief minute and sort of go through it, since he's really aware of what's going on, and he has some information that he can provide to the board for clarity.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thursday, September 11th, they're planning on closing the road and preparing the main for a line stop. And Friday, they plan on connecting the new main that's been installed this past week, connecting that to the old main just south of Douglas on Homan Avenue. Saturday, they plan on extending some water services from the west side of Homan Avenue to the east side of Homan Avenue. And Saturday, when they're finished working, they're going to open the road.
Okay.
And then Sunday, the road will be open all day. Monday morning, they'll close the road to finish some connections on the east side on Clinton, the Clinton approach. And then Tuesday, they will grout the old pipe and open the road when they are finished.
Okay.
Couple questions I had. So number one, will there be signage posted on Homan Avenue in advance of the closure, both ways?
Yes, there'll be a detour that gets put up before the closure gets put up.
Talking like more of like this, like the LED sign, or I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
Thank you.
message board, we can put that up, yeah.
We can get message boards.
You guys will take care of that?
We can put up message boards.
Okay, okay.
The contractor does that.
Gotcha,
And
okay.
then secondly, just based on like Mayor's Night Out last night, I know the businesses are impacted along there, that stretch between, I think, mostly between Russell and Douglas. There's a couple of, like, I know there's a restaurant there and some other places. I just want to make sure they're notified so that they have to, I think Dean can help with this, but we could keep, maybe like say businesses open or something. I've seen those on the detour signs sometimes, right? Just to make sure people know that the businesses are still open and that they can park maybe on Clinton or on Russell to get there.
Yeah, we requested the contractor to put up businesses open signs about 2 weeks ago. They ordered them. We're waiting for them to get put up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's too long. I mean, whatever we can do to speed that along. Because it seems like signs can get up pretty quickly, so 2 weeks means a long time for a couple of signs to get up.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's also coordination with the bank across the street, where they're still going to be provided access only to get in and out of the bank. So we're trying to accommodate all the property owners, and the contractor and our representative are talking to the property owners to make sure they're up to speed on what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, another big issue is that if you're traveling northbound on Homan and you need to get to the courthouse on Russell Street, like that's a bit of a detour, because what do you have to go down?
Well, it's
down
open now.
The state line up Russell? Is that the?
Yeah, that'll be the detour.
So we Ogden, the state line
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So can there's a pretty good amount of traffic that goes to that courthouse.
Yes.
Can there be something that also indicates like courthouse
Sure.
traffic?
Like we did in, like we did in phase one. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful, because there is a lot of traffic that goes there.
Very busy court there, yes, for sure.
Also having them put up stop control at Russell and State Line to help past in the mornings and
Perfect.
evenings, and then that'll help with the courthouse. I am having them take the detour all the way up to Sibley, so it is controlled with the signal. But anyone who disregards the detour coming southbound on Holman Avenue when they get to Russell will have signage to send them over to State Line and
Yeah,
rejoin that
if there
detour.
could be like will there be additional signage deemed to go to the courthouse traffic, like to the right on, to make sure when they're on State Line, they know to go to the right on Russell versus all the way to Sibley?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And Jeff, I don't know if it's a good idea to maybe let PD know so
Yeah.
they can help, especially, that's a good point you just brought up about Hast. It gets really busy for Hast as well. School beginning and end.
Yeah, they gave me a breakdown of every day, and I'll make sure patrol gets this for sure,
Yeah,
so.
it'd be nice to have an officer maybe in State Line and Russell.
Okay.
Just to help keep the flow going.
Gotcha. Okay, any further questions from anybody?
Just really, it's sort of a complicated situation, so I wanted to make sure you were clear on what we were doing. It's a full closure. It's a short period of time to make the water main connection, and so we need to do this to get the work done. We appreciate the boards.
That doesn't start till the 11th.
Right, right. We have time to gear up for all of this.
Okay,
Right.
Just one more thing. Dean, would you mind making sure this schedule gets dropped off at the courthouse? Or can
Yep.
somebody get that over to the courthouse, just so their staff knows?
good idea.
They can tell their staff and the judges will know, so we'll get.
Yep, and we'll do both courthouses.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, anything else from anybody?
No.
Okay, thank you very much,
I recommend approval.
and I concur.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I missed C? Oh, wow, okay. Correspondence, I missed C, so we're going to go back up to C. Correspondence received from Dean Button requesting the approval for funding allocation of $3,621 of the 5th District Gaming Fund to be allocated for the Hammond Fence Project and corresponding change order number 1. And I apologize, Dean.
Oh, no problem. I was confused when you went to
Yeah.
D. I was like,
I like
did
to mix
did
it up every once in a while.
Did
just
I
keep
get
you
the
on your
wrong
feet. Yeah,
agenda?
yeah.
No, all good. So as the board's aware, we installed a fence near Parish and the Kennedy Crossing Apartments.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah,
Yep.
over off 169th. And it turns out that there are some sewers in the back that the property owner at the Kennedy Crossing needs to get to. So they asked us to install a gate, and so Councilman Werpel graciously committed some district gaming funds to do that work. And so we'd ask for your approval of both the funding allocation from the district and the change order number 1 for the project.
Okay,
Okay. I recommend approval on both.
and I concur.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, number 7, matters from board members.
No, sir.
Okay, number 8, new business, letter A, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 1563 177th Place, submitted for approval.
So the board may recall Mr. Rhodes, Chris Rhodes, appearing on this property. It's kind of an aggravating situation before Mr. Rhodes got involved, because the guy had come and said he was going to clean it up. And remember, it was like,
Yes.
It's over, you remember it,
Yep,
it's 177th.
absolutely do.
So
Yep.
it was a mess. Mr. Rhodes cleaned it up. The issue was making sure that the bond could be assigned over to Mr. Rhodes, so that when he's done rehabbing it that month, I think he and the prior owner have an agreement regarding that bond. So that rehab agreement reflects that. It should be signed by Mr. Rhodes, and if we could just get a status date for that property.
It is signed, and October 31st is the date, so do we do the day before, the day before the
Sure.
30th? Or we
Yeah.
go after? Okay,
10:30 would be good.
Okay.
Kelly, you good with that?
October
Okay.
30th for a status.
Okay.
Okay.
I recommend approval of the rehab agreement and set a status for October 30th.
And I concur.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving on to letter B, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department submitted for approval.
Busy day there.
Good to go.
I recommend approval.
And I concur. Letter C, right-of-way permits received from engineering submitted for approval.
Good morning.
Morning, Mark.
sir.
So we have 6 here, one being for a water service for Salyer Plumbing, and others being for NIPSCO poles. Two of the applications, the right-of-way permit expired. I think one was in 2023.
Oh.
So they never got to it, so they want to get back to it, so I recommend approval.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, I recommend approval.
and I concur. Letter D, gas station exemption hearing for Hammond Shell Truck Stop, 3350 Calumet Avenue.
Good morning to the
Good
board.
morning, sir.
Good morning to the board.
I think this is the Gasaroo, right?
The old Gasaroo,
Yes,
yes.
the old
Yep.
Gasaroo, sorry. The old Gasaroo. Mr. Novak's here. As the board's aware, this was before the board. It was approved. This is the renewal. I'll let Mr. Novak indicate his update and summary based on the last year.
Yeah, so I did check with leasing controllers. They are current on their license. I believe the fuses is still functioning.
Can I interrupt just, so the fuses, it is functional, absolutely,
Okay.
but there are 4 cameras that are currently out, and I don't know if he's aware of those cameras that are out. I want to make sure that he is before we move. So you are aware of the cameras, I just want to make sure you're aware and that you're going to fix that, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
And then Code Enforcement Commissioner Bill Luter indicated that they haven't had issues with them. I haven't really seen issues. I'll just remind them, the usual stuff. You have those drop boxes there, make sure they stay clean. You do, on the south end, it's a business there that's not the gas station, but there's a truck and car repair, car wash place. Make sure they kind of keep that neat. Don't have it overflowing with cars as much as possible. I know it's more of an industrial area. And also,
What about I remember there being like a U-Haul issue on one side.
well, and that's another thing. So, I believe this is U-Haul overflow for a location primary location, I believe, is on Hewen and
Holman.
Homan. Yeah. So it's overflow. So, again, make sure that U-Haul, they just stay neat and organized and not parked on grass or willy-nilly. And then, make sure that you guys keep your windows clear. I understand if there's a shelf or it's at a storage room and you cover it, but any area that's customers or cashier area, try to keep the windows clear, okay?
Will do. We'll
Yeah.
maintain that as requested.
Okay, yeah.
So can we, I do want to at least have a conditional approval pending those 4 cameras. Maybe we can, maybe if it's a 10-day turnaround, I think, based on what this gentleman said. So maybe we could set it for status for 2 weeks just to confirm that was done through PD.
Okay.
And if so, then I have no objection to the renewal.
Sir, I don't know, if you said 10 days, so I want to make sure, is 2 weeks enough time
2 weeks is enough time.
and the cameras will be fixed? Okay. So then, other than that, do you have any other questions of the board or any comments to make?
We do not. We'll maintain everything as requested.
Okay, and we're going to set a status date for 2 weeks from now to give you time to fix the cameras. So we're only going to make it conditional today on that being done, okay?
Can we get everyone's name just for the record? Just so we
Yes,
have it?
sir, could you
course.
give us your name
Nick Tanglis, Tanglis.
and your position, Mr.
I'm
Tanglis?
the finance controller for the business.
Okay, and then he spoke, so can we have his name, please?
Assad Manwar,
And your position, sir?
I'm a district manager.
Okay,
And the name of the company, Mr. Tangler?
Gas Depot Oil Company.
Thank you. Yep, and that's what we have letters from them, so.
okay. So, let's see what's,
So you want to do 9/11?
that's fine. Is that okay with you guys?
That's okay with us.
Of course, yes.
Okay,
I recommend conditional approval until cameras are fixed and set a status date of 9/11.
And I would just say, I don't want to make them come back.
Okay.
If PD confirms that those cameras are working, maybe, they can let them know that they don't have to reappear.
so have you ever spoke to Lieutenant Godey?
Lou I have two in the past, yes.
He will reach out to you. Once the cameras are fixed, he will let us know, and then you won't have to come back,
And
okay?
I will reach to the police department.
Yes, absolutely. That's the guy you'll talk to, though.
Thank
Yeah,
Okay.
Lieutenant Godey, Gootee.
Yep. Okay, and I concur on your recommendation. Thank you guys for being here
Thank
today.
you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
Okay, I recommend approval.
And I concur. Letter F, order to rescind and release order to demolish for property located at 1101 Roosevelt Street, submitted for approval.
Mr. President, we've been informed through the title company that this is going to go through a sale. This has been a total rehab. There's just some lingering paperwork, and I believe Linda has been in touch with the title company to make sure that we get our costs paid on both the 2019 order and the 2022 order. So I
Okay.
recommend approval.
Recommend approval.
And Linda forwarded the title company at the right time.
Okay.
I recommend approval.
And I concur. Moving on to number 9, old business. Letter A, status for 5217 Holman Avenue.
Status on this, just to set the record, this is the property at the corner of Fayette and I'm sorry, northeast corner on Fayette and Homan. We've had some scaffolds up for a while, but no work done. The owners last week represented to the board that the company out of Chicago would get a temporary license provided that they provided Evelyn with everything they needed. As of Monday, that didn't happen. There was an email chain that went around indicating that that gentleman or that person or company had some sort of illness and they weren't going to be able to perform the work, which is a bit disappointing. And then there's a new company on board that is licensed supposedly, that is going to do the work. That's all I know, unless there's another update from that point. Okay, so I don't think there's been any work done, but I guess we'll leave it to the owners to tell us.
Can I ask one question, though? You said, do we know they're licensed? You said supposedly, so I want to make sure.
We don't know.
We
Yes,
know
they
they're
are
licensed?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, guys.
Hello, my name is Felipe Hernandez with Hernandez General Contractor.
What was your first name, Mr. Hernandez?
Felipe Hernandez.
Okay, got you.
With Hernandez General Contractor. We're located at 7350 Calumet Avenue. We are licensed electricians and general contractor. We will be taking care of the building and removing the panels.
Okay, and when do you think that will be done?
As of right now, based off our schedule, it's looking about a week or two. We're gonna be starting, and it's gonna take us about a week and a half.
Has there been an application for a permit yet?
As of right now, Kelly and I, we have said that we are going to sign a contract with the owners, and we're going to accommodate that. If we sign the contract today, I'll come back, submit the permit application for today.
Go ahead, Kelly.
I want to clarify, there's been a push to secure panels. And it's my belief, and Felipe, once he gets up there and can see for himself, that the wood that these panels are secured to has been rotted away. And now that they've been exposed to elements and weather, snow, ice, I can't believe that those panels that are screwed to that wood are going to hold up at all. And I don't know when the next wind will come to take them down. Removing more panels will allow more wind to get in. I'd like to see all these panels removed. If there's anything that is secure enough that it will not, they could prove and assure us that they're not going to be blown off, I take that in consideration, but I think the project should be to remove all those panels.
Yes, to clarify, we are removing all the panels. Mike, which is both of the owners actually, confirmed that we are going to be removing all the panels and removing all the rotten wood.
Yeah, I mean, if the panels need to go back up, that's going to be a whole separate permit process, go through whatever we need to go through, especially if the roads are rotted. I mean, I think it makes more sense, like Mr. Kearney indicated, that the panels should come down, they can go into storage somewhere.
So, Mr. Hernandez, I know you have a schedule and you have things you have to do, but you said a week or two, and I would just like to maybe catch you up that this has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
It's a potentially dangerous situation. So whatever you can do to expedite that would be appreciated by the board and the city.
100%.
So if
I'll
you keep
get,
that in mind.
after we have signed the contract, I will come back, talk to Kelly, and give him a schedule of when we're starting. And if we could expedite, if I could push some jobs or accommodate people working overtime, then we'll do that.
Okay, we appreciate that.
Right.
Status?
I'd say a week.
Okay. You said a week or two, so in a week you'll
A week is-
you'll have an
a week
idea of what's
we'll-
going
I'm
on?
not saying I need it done in a
No, right,
week,
right,
I'm just
right.
saying like,
We'll start, yeah.
Yeah,
has
I
it
get
started, what's the
100%,
status,
yes.
what's the?
Yes, without a problem, I could do that.
Okay. So, next week,
September 4th.
September 4th? Okay, go ahead.
All right, I recommend that we set this for status for September 4th.
And I concur.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
being here,
guys.
Mr. Hernandez.
Thank
Of
you.
course,
everybody.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, letter B, status for 6349-51 Jefferson.
6349 Jefferson, let me just set the table here. As of July 10th, the rough-in inspection was going to be done soon, and then 6 weeks to be done. So we set it for 8/28 for a status. This is under a rehab agreement that's been expired for some time. Since last December, I show the owner as a Bruce Kimbrell.
No, it's the previous owner.
Okay, previous owner. So I show the
I believe it's House Smart.
House Smart, thank you. Yep, you're right. House Smart is who the rehab agreement's with.
And I did get a chance to speak with the contractor yesterday. The cabinets were a little on back order, slow them down. They hope to have this project done within a month.
We could set it over for a status for a month. If Mr. Luter feels there needs to be a rehab agreement done, we can do that. But it sounds like if it's going to be done in a
Yeah, I think
month.
it's gonna be done in a month.
September
25th?
25th,
Can we do the next week, because I won't be here?
October 2nd.
Yes.
10-2? I recommend we set this for status for October 2nd, 2025.
And I concur.
Thank you both.
Okay, moving on to letter C, status for 1933 Maiden Lane.
This property has many addresses. We've gone by 1933 Caroline, 1933 Maiden, 1933 Roosevelt, and it's been up and down many times. The last time it was before the board was on May 1st. The electrical rough and framing had passed inspection. The plumbing had not passed yet. There was a 90-day extension on the rehab agreement requested, and it was set for status for today.
So since that date, all the rough inspections have passed. They've had a insulation inspection. This gentleman has made it farther than any previous owner. Mr. Hernandez has spoke about home and is also the contractor there, so I'm gonna let him catch you up to date and give you an idea when he's gonna be done.
Hello again, Mr. Hernandez.
Hello. Once again, my name is Felipe Hernandez for the record. We have already installed the drywall, as Mr. Luther has explained. All inspection has passed, installation inspection has passed. We installed the drywall. It has been mudded, taped, and it has been painted. The next steps will be installing flooring, trim, and the final fixtures. I'm expecting, if the homeowner, knock on wood, doesn't run out of money, we are expected to finish in about a month or so.
And is the plan to market it and sell it?
No, the plan is for the owner to live in it.
The owner's going to live in it, okay?
Yes.
Great.
And you haven't had any indication that money's going to be an object, have you?
As of right now, no.
Okay.
He's a licensed plumber in Illinois.
Okay,
From what I know, he makes good money.
okay. So should we stick with that October 2nd date?
I think we can go a little
A
further.
little further?
Yeah, sorry, and once again,
Oh, that's
not
okay.
to interrupt.
23rd?
It just depends on,
Maybe
the
that
schedule
10:30
with the
date.
owner, so.
How about October 30th?
We could do October 30, shoot for October 30 for sure.
Full months?
Yes,
Yeah. If you're not able to complete it, you can speak to Mr. Luter and kind of work that out with him,
100%.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're good?
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, I recommend we set this for status for October 30th, 2025.
And I concur.
Thank
Thanks
you so
again.
much.
Thanks again.
Okay, moving on to number 10, late rental registration hearings. I don't see any. The meeting's now open to the public. If anybody has anything they want to say, don't even think about it, Chris. Okay,
Motion for adjournment.
and I concur. Thank you, everyone.